What is this PDGA thing at the bottom? Obviously, you need some attention this morning.
Oh, it's just my professional disc golf association
I
number.
thought it was about disc golf.
You pay $50 and you get a number. Anybody can get one.
Why do you get a number? For what?
So if you get a number, and then if you do sanctioned tournaments, they track your progress, and then you get nationally ranked. And so as I haven't done any sanctioned tournaments. My first tournament's actually this weekend, but I'm just doing rec, and I don't think it's sanctioned anyway, so it doesn't matter. But as you go into amateur 1, amateur 2, and then open, and then pro, they keep your rank, and then that PDGA number goes with you. So eventually you get to a point where they start to invite you to higher end tournaments and stuff.
Oh, cool.
I'm not there yet. It won't be. I will not be there.
Do you get invited to higher end tournaments, or do you invite yourself like you did to Angie's the other night when I was over there?
You get invited.
Okay, so the other night I was by Boss Lady. I went to go do Pilates, which I haven't done in a year, and now I can't cough or sneeze or anything. My abs are fire, right? So I write our Boss Lady, and I'm like, hey, I'm around the corner. Can I come by? And she's like, yeah. So I tell you, hey, I know, hi, Zeke. So I'm like, I tell you, I'm over it. I take a picture of Angie, and you're like, hey, Kimberly. You're like, I'm inviting myself. I'm coming over. I'm intruding. We had the best time.
Oh, it was a great time. We had a great time that night.
Fun with you guys.
I was telling somebody earlier, it was kind of one of those nights where even when the night was over, even when it was mutually understood that everyone needs to go to bed or go home, it was so nice out that you still just kind of wanted to sit outside and do nothing and just sit there, you know?
Nothing. Yes. Yeah. I stayed the night, you guys. I still ghosted out at 4 a.m, but I stayed the night, which is
right. But your ghosting is usually 1 a.m. You gave 3 extra hours.
Right?
That's huge. In Madden years, okay, like in Madden hours, like a dog year is 7 human years, right? 1 year for a dog is 7 human years. 1 extra hour for Madden is 5 extra hours for us. She stayed a whole half a day longer.
Way longer. So I'm at my friend's house, and I've been friends with this guy for 5 years. And one of the things my friend would always tell me, obviously this guy doesn't want to be in a relationship. So the chair that I'm sitting in, since I have known him, he's had this one chair on his balcony, right? And my friends are like, a guy who builds one chair isn't looking for a relationship. So now it's a joke that it's my chair every time I come here. He's like one of my good friends. I have to show you what he did. So I came over a couple weekends ago. So it's one of those, how am I saying it wrong? Iron. So if you could see all the white in the back, that's from smoke. And do you in the balcony back here?
Yeah, the white, the ash and the dust.
Dude, that's all the ashes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see that.
Okay, so he built this chair. He built that one too, but he built this one. So look what he did. Watch. Do you see it? Hold on, I need to use his other chair. Isn't that classic?
That's clever. I like that.
So I put my wine glass in it every time I come over, and then it tips away. I said, so it is my chair. And he's like, nah, it's still my chair. You just have a little wine glass.
Does he ever drink wine?
Yeah, but not like I do.
I was debating the other day because I have to get. Hey, Victor. I have to get when you were on vacation. I think I told you when you were on vacation. I met Victor.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Super cool dude. Look how
smoky it is out here. Hold on. You can't even see the mountains.
Oh my gosh, that is super smoky. My 9-year-old the other day said, with wildfires like this, smokers should be put some nicotine in some paper and just go outside and breathe the air.
Remember when you quit smoking and you finally stuck because you tried to do everything to quit smoking, right?
Everything. Oh my God.
And so he wouldn't let me talk about it until he was at least 3 months dry with no cigarette.
How many times we were like, this is the week I quit smoking, and then a week later, maybe next week.
Yeah, yeah, I did that with dieting. But then so Ian Riley became one of those people. Every time somebody else would smoke, he'd be like, ew, were you outside?
Oh,
Remember that?
A little bit.
I
Not anymore. Not anymore.
know. I know. What do you have going on today?
Try not to get busted by my neighbor.
So Ian Riley and I, we're still doing the show as well, right? And we have a little break, and I have given Ian Riley a hot tub, an inflatable hot tub, which sounds funny, but they're awesome.
Oh, they're so cool. They are so cool. I had literally a 5-minute window where I jump in, jump back out, throw some clothes on, and be right back here doing our show, right? So I go outside, and because I have that 5-minute window, I feel like it's best to go this one naked, right? So I have a robe on, I quickly throw off my clothes, I put a robe on, I run outside, I jump in real quick, right? And as I'm jumping in, and it's so hot, so nice, I'm like, oh my God, I needed this. I played disc golf for like 9
I
hours
literally
yesterday. My
asked you
feet are
to
so
turn that
sore.
thing on so that I can get in it the other day. I gave it to you, and you're like, it's cold.
It's on now because you asked me to turn it on. I turned it on that morning, you never turned it off. The next time you come over, it should be good to go, unless I want to save a little power and turn it off. Anyway.
Okay, I'll be in the area today because I have to go get my first vaccine shot.
I'll tell you what I'm doing today too. I'll tell you what I'm doing next stream because it's kind of a big thing. It's a huge thing. So anyway, I did disc golf for like 9 hours yesterday. I'm super sore today, like crazy sore, right? So we had this 5-minute window, and I put my robe on. I ran outside. I threw my robe off real quick, and I jumped right in, right? And like as I get, I'm like, oh, right. And then I hear my neighbor go, no, bad, no, don't do that. My neighbor is already outside training her dog. She has like a show dog, and we have short fences, right? So I see like her ponytail kind of bobbing by the fence. And so now I'm stuck in this hot tub.
Naked Ian Riley today.
So I'm stuck in my hot tub, your hot tub. I'm stuck in this hot tub now with my neighbor on the other side of the fence, like right up against my fence, training her dog because that's where all of her little dog plateaus and platforms are. And I'm just like clock watching, like TikTok, please just turn your head just for a second, right? So she turns around. I get like a 30-second
Not like
window.
she's gonna see anything big though. I wouldn't know. Anybody who wants to make more jokes off of that, no, I would not know. Zeke, today is National Joke Day. Tell a joke day.
Yeah, where you at on that one, Zeke?
So you made it back into the house alive, I see.
Yeah, so I popped up as soon as she turned around. As soon as I saw her head kind of bob around, I popped up and did that thing where I got the robe up and around me. So the only ones that could see me were my super old neighbors across the fence, where I'm pretty sure that they're old enough that they can't see me anyway. And I ran inside, and I still made it with like 30 seconds to spare.
30 seconds. Well, I'm glad you got a quick hot tub break.
I did. It was so nice.
Whatever.
I wish it was warm when you were here the other day.
You know what though? I act like I'm not. I'm literally staring at the forest right now, acting like I'm like in a terrible spot right now.
Yeah, you're golden, Pony Boy. Leave me in my inflatable hot tub that I'm borrowing from somebody alone.
I'm at my friend. He's not here, and it annoys him when I take pictures of stuff I'm doing at his house while he has to work. So like I'll sit out here naked and take pictures of the view, and he's like, "Thanks a lot," while I'm like drinking his beer and stuff.
Hey, if you were a toilet and he was a toilet, what would you say to him in that state where he's all like, brr?
You're looking at dad jokes, aren't you?
You would say, you look flushed.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
On National Tell a Joke Day. What do you think of the new diner on the moon?
What?
Food was good, but there really wasn't much atmosphere.
Please stop. All right, we have your Disneyland getaway on the air. We have 3 getaways. So that's hotel, tickets to the park. We also, Lorena, don't help him. Don't laugh at his jokes.
Hey, what musical instrument is found in the bathroom?
Oh, Zeke did that one. What?
A tube of toothpaste.
Did I tell you? I think I only told the story on the air that I went out with a guy the other day, and for the whole 30 minutes I was there with him, I did not laugh one time. So I'm like looking at him like he not one joke. Because you're like, when I go on dates, maybe I tell inappropriate jokes at a serious moment. But I've known you long enough to know that's who you are as a person. I would rather that than somebody who doesn't make me laugh at all.
So I was going to ask you about that because I'm getting a lot of like, well,
And
at
I
least she'll
left.
make
If
me
you guys are
laugh.
wondering, after 30 minutes, I left. The bartender came up and said, "Do you want another drink?" And I go, "No." He
Did you
goes,
tell him
"What?"
why
I
you
go,
were leaving?
"Huh?
Did you tell him why you were leaving?
Nope."
No?
I said, "Thanks for the drinks," and left.
When you said thanks for the drinks, did he look at you like he was expecting more? Like, really? Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yes. And
Yeah.
left. And then he wrote me like 15 minutes later and he's like, "Why'd you leave so abruptly?" And I said, "Thanks for the night, but I'm just not interested."
Okay. So let
No,
me ask you then,
I'm
do you
staring
need
at
an
him
equal,
like I'm not laughing, not one time.
but do you need an equal balance? Like, can somebody be too unserious for you? Can somebody make you, I mean,
Yes.
somebody can make you try and make you laugh too much, right?
Yeah, like our friend dated a guy who constantly told dad jokes that she looked him in the face and was like, "Please stop. They're not funny to me." And he wouldn't, and so she had to break up with him.
Okay. Okay. Because I get a lot of, at least she'll make me laugh, but like it's said in that way of like when like we were talking about Lizzo earlier, right? And people body shame Lizzo all the time because she's a thicker, bigger girl, right? And then the ones that aren't body shaming her or they think they're not, they're trying to be cool, or like, well, yeah, but she sings really, really well. It kind of feels like that. We're like, well, at least you make me laugh. Well, okay, then what's the part of me that's the Lizzo that you're not talking about, right?
Yeah, right.
Right. So that's what I've always wondered. Like when somebody like, do you have a thing where somebody would say to you, at least insert whatever there that kind
Well,
of makes you be like, well, what's
multiple
the other
times
Lizzo part of me?
there's a compliment that men keep giving me that I don't think it's a compliment, and it's how confident you are as a big girl, and I don't like to hear it.
Okay.
I
I,
don't
I
want.
get that. I get that.
Yeah,
Anytime
I know
anybody
I'm a
makes,
super girl, and at the time, like I want to lose the weight. So I don't feel good in my body right now. I don't, but I'm still gonna wear cute dresses and dress sexy. It's who I am as a human. So when they come up to me and they're like, "I love how confident you are, in this body," I want to punch them right in the throat. I do.
not in front of people.
Maybe.
That's how you get arrested.
You know what though? If I do and I look at him and be like, "Here's what he said," they'd be like, "Whap," too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mhm. Dude, because
Um,
it's like, you're one of my best friends, and my friend here, like, you guys all know that I want to get healthier and stuff. And as soon as I even said it to him, he's like, "The guy said what to you?" Like, he was hell of this. He's like, "Screw that guy." Like, what the hell?
I had somebody say to me the other day, no joke, and I think I shared it in my stories. I saw you at Loma Park the other day. I know why you do radio now.
Who wrote you that?
And I couldn't tell if they were joking or not because like I did like an O face and
Was
there
it a
was no,
guy or a woman?
it was a woman and there was no follow up. There was no follow up. There was no like JK or we're just having fun here. It was just that. And I'm like, words hurt.
That's terrible.
Oh my goodness. And in my heart of hearts, I want to think this person was joking. I'm like fingers crossed.
I've heard when people have met me, "Oh, it's good to put a face to the name." Yeah, I thought you were gonna be blonde and skinny. Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Wow. I thought you'd be younger. Nope.
Joke of the day: why does Ian do radio?
Uh,
Poor
well, I thought there was a follow up. He's just making fun of me.
yeah, but Zeke,
I love Zeke. I still need to get up. I still need to get up there too and do a cornhole tournament with him. I think he just won a tournament the
I
other day.
know, Courtney. What is wrong with people?
I think he just won a tournament last week. Actually, I think he came away with some money.
A cornhole tournament?
Yeah. I always thought that was an outside sport. Like I always just thought you always did cornhole outside no matter what.
It's a tailgate sport.
Not the tournaments. The tournaments are in like the VFW halls.
Look at you guys making these nonsense hobbies into sports.
I'm not. The other day.
Stop calling cornhole and frisbee golf a sport.
Okay.
Just stop. You know what cheerleaders have had to go through for decades and decades and decades of people not calling that obvious athleticism a sport, and then you're going to come out here and throw a frisbee around. You know what people do with those? That's a dog sport. Frisbees are for dogs.
You took dancing, you made a pyramid, and then you said, get this group over here to make a pyramid too, and let's pit them against each other.
Cheerleading, there is athleticism to cheerleading, and then you're going to go out there with your 9 hours of disc golf.
9 hours of I needed a hot tub afterwards.
There is no other sport that people go 9 hours and not die from. Frisbee golf is not a sport.
That's not true. Okay.
Not a sport, Zeke.
Hold on. Okay, so yesterday I did Sunday singles, right? And so I won. First of all, I won $17, I think it was yesterday. So I won $17 or $18, right? Mm-hmm. And then I went around to the front and I played 9 holes up there. And then me and another guy named Ian, so 2 Ians, imagine that, it's a unicorn. 2 Ians went to Baja Fresh and powered down on some burrito bowls, and then went back and crushed another 18.
Look at this. Nathan in Australia says a cornhole is a guy of someone's butt. See, not a sport. It's a butt.
it kind of here is too.
Well, you know, sometimes that's a sport.
because that's what we do in America, right? We take words and we give them like 3 different meanings. Male, there.
Bring us some other words that mean one thing to us and mean something different to you, Nathan.
Yeah.
What other words did we use that mean one thing here and mean something different in Australia?
I would really love to hear that. I'd love to see that.
When you? That's interesting.
Maybe circle back in the 9 if he's still around. When did I eat corn?
You know, you can always tell when you ate corn. Beaver. I don't think we need a follow-up to that one, Nathan.
Does it mean a different thing, or did we just choose another thing?
You're that kid in class he only knows the Spanish bad words. He's teaching everybody the bad words in Spanish.
I talk about going to Germany as an exchange student all the time, but all I did was learn how to cuss you out and ask for a beer. I literally right now I can call you every dirty name in the book and ask you for a beer. That's it, and maybe say goodnight.
All right, you guys, we have Disneyland Getaway on the air. We have Music Midtown, which is dozens of artists in Atlanta. Thank you, Honey's Air and Solar, for putting on our live stream for us. A lot of cool stuff we're giving away on the air. So we got to go jump back and do our show, and then we'll be back here at 9 o'clock.
Bye, guys.
And then you have something big to tell us at 9?
Oh, not big. It was just we were talking about what we're doing today. I was going to tell you what I have going on today. I'm starting it's a personal thing. Big for me.
Okay, and then I'll talk about what I have going on this afternoon too.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye, guys.